Yes, sir.
So this is about a VPN. Before we start, what is a VPN? I want to start with what is dedicated lines. I think you have already discussed with the Sai processor about how the network is connected, all this kind of stuff. So you have a certain idea like how two organizations are connected and communicated. So, but I will tell in a little bit one. So, but I don't want to go for a deep connectivity kind of stuff, but only very basic level understanding. Okay. So here it is. This is, for example, the 70s head offices. Okay. Head office. Somewhere in New Jersey, think like this. It is in a New Jersey offices there. Okay. And there is a certain servers. Maybe it's like a SAP related servers, database servers, some storage servers, okay, are there. Okay, so I'm a user who are actually working on this servers. So where I'm in the same office. I'm in the same office, all are connected. So how am I accessing from here to here? What it is called? Intranet means it's a kind of LAN communication only, right? This is a LAN communication because I am here and this is a server. I can be able to communicate. Understand, guys, this part?
Yes, sir.
And this is another office, Savantis or Hyderabad office. Okay. Here also we have some servers are there. Okay. Some replication servers also there. Like usually data center means in different location we have a replication servers and users also working. Okay. So I'm working in my system. So just I want to access this database server. How can I access from Hyderabad to this database server, which is in the different location? In generally, you have to keep it this one in the public. Okay. So I need a public IP address should be assigned to this database server. So from the internet, I can able to access this database server using public IP. The database server for my organization, not for everyone, right? Why should I put my database server into the public? Okay. There is a 70s website is available in public. So that is required to put in a public. Not all the infrastructure when I want to access, I should not put it in a public IP, right? So that is the main point. Okay. So what I have to do, here it is, there is a create a dedicated lines. There is a called dedicated lines between these two organizations, like a point to point type. Really, physically, it is not direct wires. It is in virtually direct lines. Okay. How it is like from here to the ISP and here to their ISP. Okay. In New York, there is a service provider. In Hyderabad, there is a service providers. So we have to agree like my network is here and our network is here like this. So we have to discuss with this ISP and make sure this ISP and ISP will connect. So they will draw a connectivity between these two things as a private network. Okay. So it is like a dedicated network only for communication between these two organizations, these two networks. Okay. From New York to Hyderabad, there is a dedicated network. Of course, for a dedicated lines also having standard like a T1, E1 type of standards also there. A leased line or a dedicated line is a reserved circuit between two communication points. Okay, is a reserved circuit between two communication points that is always active and rented for a monthly fee. Leased lines are dedicated means that any bandwidth associated with the leased line is solely for private and organizational use. So whatever the bandwidth they are giving, it can be 50 Mbps. It is 50 Mbps, not up to 50 Mbps. You take a broadband up to 50 Mbps, up to 100 Mbps, up to 40 Mbps. But these are dedicated, private, and for that organization purpose only. It is a line and it is a fixed bandwidth line, not up to line. Okay, it is always stable and fixed bandwidth. If you are using broadband, you are using a highway road. Everybody will be there inside. Like a morning, it is a free. Morning, if I started at 7 o'clock, I can reach my office in 7:30. If I started at 8 o'clock, I will reach my office at 8:40. If I started my office to 9 o'clock, I will reach at 10 o'clock. If I started at 10 o'clock, I will reach at 11:30. Why? Traffic increases, right? So you cannot able to faster movement, up to speed it is. Okay. So morning 7 o'clock, 50 kilometers per hour. 8 o'clock, 40 kilometers. 9 o'clock, 20 kilometers. 10 o'clock, you forget about it. Okay. You may know better than me because that Noida traffic and all Delhi traffic, so it is very high, right? Compared to Hyderabad. But Hyderabad is also earlier we have a lot of traffic jams are there. The jams are reduced. Traffic is there, jamming is reduced. Okay, guys. So it is in a broadband, the internet speeds are up to speeds, but leisure lines are fixed bandwidth, stable connectivities. And these leisure lines are dedicated lines are solely for private and organizational use purpose only. Okay. This is dedicated lines, leisure lines. Guys, understand the first point?
Yes, sir.
Now, this user is connecting to the database server through this one. You know, how he is connecting, how this user is connecting to this server, like connecting the LAN network, the same way is just like a connectivity. So it's feel like this network and this network are in the same LAN only. It is feel like both are in the same LAN, same logical network only. But really, they are communicating through outsider. But this, because of this circuit, this is a laser line circuit, will has a dedicated line, so it never feels this user is connected to some different server in the different location. Okay, it is like they are connected in the LAN network only. The IP addresses, IP network is for both networks same only. Okay, because of this laser lines. Now, for example, I will take normally I take a Pune example, but here it is. I'll take branch office, Noida branch office. I never been there in a Noida, so but we'll try. For example, in a Noida office, I have a users working on some application here or maybe here. Okay, there is a user working on an application. Of course, we have some servers, but it is not feasible for a leisure line. It is a small branch. First of all, second is the leisure lines are costly. It's a private line. Okay, it's a dedicated line and it is a private line. And to give it to one branch that will make costly and not always feasible. Not always feasible. It's required as ISP, that equipment, connectivity, all these things are required. So it's not always feasible sometimes. Okay, and cost. So what the organization will do it, they'll create a VPN server. Sometimes they use a firewall as a VPN server also. Okay. Using a Windows server, Linux servers, or firewalls, they make that one as a VPN server. So VPN servers are directly connected to the internet. Okay. This is internet connectivity only. It's not a solo kind of stuff. Just it is a VPN server. One side of VPN is your private and another side is your public connectivity. So here in mine, either I use a VPN site-to-site connectivity or just internet connection. But whatsoever it is, through the internet, I can able to reach VPN. So, okay. Through the internet, I reach VPN server and ask, this is my username and password, and this is the connectivity type, encryption type. So the VPN server use a radius server or active directory server or privilege server to authenticate and authorize the user for connectivity. Okay, what it is the VPN will do? We send a request to the VPN server. Okay, we send a request to the VPN server. We want a connectivity. Okay, so VPN server verifies the user authentication and authorization. Then it gives a connectivity. It create a private channel, means it encrypt this entire channel. It create a channel inside of this public internet. So you are communicating through public, where all the packets are traveling. I am also communicating, you are also communicating in the public, right? In the same way, these two are communicating each other. But thing is, the line is encrypted. This line is encrypted. So then no one can able to see what data is transmitting inside. That's it is called virtual private network. Really, it is not private network. It is a public network only. We are communicating through the public network, but the connectivity is encrypted. Tunnel with the different tunneling protocols, and we encrypt the traffic. So then it is feel like we are connected like a private. And there is another point, it is normally we connect like a public, but this one is again, this user can able to access this server just like how a local user is accessing it. Like a is using his own private IP address, what he is using here, same private IP we are using here when connection is established. When connection is established. Okay, through the dedicated lines, through the local, we can able to access the same way from the VPN. Once VPN connection is established, the user is able to access his infrastructure just like how he access in the local area network. After connectivity, before connectivity is internet. Once you establish the connectivity to the VPN, so your traffic has to go to that path only. You may hear if you have a sisters or a brothers working in this IT company, somewhere work from home time. What they will do it? Yeah, Sandeep, tell me.
Sir, it is work like net.
NAT is different. NAT is just network address transfer, means one side of IP is different, other side of IP is different. Okay, but this is not NAT. Okay, it's public communication only, but you never feel there is a public connectivity once you are connected. Okay, you are connecting through the public, means through the internet, But the connectivity is once you are established the connectivity, just you are able to access your infrastructure directly with your own private IP. So what are the IP addresses here? The same IP address you can able to access from here with the same network once connection is established. You know, some people do work from home. Some people do work from home, right? So they are working on some database servers or maybe SAP servers or maybe some Salesforce applications. Some are directly open with a web browser. Some are required to go to office. Then they have to connect it to their secure network. Then only they can able to access. You have to go to office to connect your server. So then you can able to access. You have to connect to your through your secure network means your private network. But after Corona, and of course, before that one, some people put a 10 days leave, but they will come. It's not a leave. They have to do work from home. So what they will do, they will connect to the VPN and through the VPN, so they can able to access it, right? So what they will do, they will have an internet connection in the home. Using internet, they will try to connect to the VPN server. Once VPN server authenticate user and it's create a tunnel between this VPN server to between this or our infrastructure to our laptop, our laptop device. Okay, so the device is directly is a part of that network only, so we can able to communicate directly. Maybe you hear that's one point I'm trying to say. That is, sometimes if anybody like your brother or a sister working in IT, if they are connected to the VPN. So if you want to say like a, so open the Amazon or Flipkart, what they will say, it is VPN is connected. Okay. So once it is disconnected, I will tell you, we can use the laptop. But when it is they connected to VPN, they should not use any other websites. Why? Because of it may contains any miscellaneous content, or maybe your organization knows some website you are open, because through VPN you are connected to your organization secure network. Through VPN, actually through VPN you are connected to your organization secure network. So then you can able to access your infrastructure which is in the your organization private network. Okay, so that is what VPN it is. Why not leisure line? Why VPN? Guys, leisure lines are very important. Leisure lines are costly, but dedicated lines it is. Which they don't use public network. So they use a network, but it's not, no other packets are travel to this one. It is a dedicated line. It's a private line only for you, for your organization only. Okay, it is stable speed, dedicated net. So even you take a 10 Mbps, the faster data it will be transferred. Okay, but in a VPN works with the public network, broadband network, and in that one it create a channel. Okay, in that one it is create a channel. Why VPN is required? Where leisure lines are not applicable, so there we can use VPN, mainly for people who are travels from one location to another locations, work from home candidates, the offices which not available every place, you cannot able to create it. That kind of stuff we can do it. What is a VPN? A service that helps you stay private online. Okay, stay private online. VPN establish a secure encrypted connection between your computer and internet, providing a private tunnel for your data and communication while you are use the public network. While I'm using public network, between my computer and the organization, between my computer and organization, it provide a tunnel, secure encrypted connection between my computer and my organization. These are the different tunnels are there. So one is PPTP, L2TP, S2TP, okay, SSTP, okay. These are the different tunnels we use to communicate. To secure these tunnels, so we use IPSec, okay, MS, chart, or things. These are for authentication and authorization purpose, radius servers, AD Active Directory servers, and AAA servers. VPN use end-to-end encryption to provide with you online privacy and security. If it routes your data through encrypted tunnel, nobody can see what you are doing it, and the internet expose your identity. Even if hackers intercept your encrypted traffic, they won't be able to view the content. Okay. Once again, guys, the VPN kind of stuff is for organization purpose. Not for I am using VPN means at your end you are using VPN. Where is other end of VPN? Do you know that one? Is it organization? Is it your organization? What is the purpose of it? Okay. So that is I'm telling in the point of organization point only, not for personal VPN kind of stuff. Okay. So what is the VPN will do? It use end-to-end encryption to provide you with online privacy and security. So you are traveling, your data is transmitting over the public, but the VPN tunnels with encryption, so your data is not exposed to anyone. Even the hackers are intercept the data, but they cannot able to understand or view the data. They can't able to view the data. VPN is safe and cheaper than leased lines. The leased lines are not encrypted, guys. Leased lines are private, so no others are allowed to inside. So no encryption is required. But VPN, you are communicating through public network. So compulsory, there is a required of encryption. So then no others can able to capture your data. User connected to remote infrastructures like a connected in local network, where we cannot able to use leisure lines, their VPN works. Okay. So highlighted points compulsory read at least twice, guys. VPN is a safe and cheaper than leisure lines. User connected to remote infrastructure like connected in a local network. So when you establish the connectivity to VPN, so just like it is, you are connecting from here. You are connecting from here actually. You are connecting from here with your laptop. See, it is look like you are connecting from here only through the VPN, through your public internet. Where we cannot use leased lines, where we cannot able to use, always you cannot establish leased line for every place and anywhere, right? So maybe you are traveling, that is also one thing. So there VPN works. You can make a VPN servers, different VPN, like you can use certain firewalls types, not all firewalls, like a PF Sense, Palo Alto, Dell Sonic Wall, VPN, TP Link, Safe Storm, D-Link 8-port gigabit VPN router is there. Okay. And there is some VPN routers also available. And you can use Windows Server, Linux servers to make any VPN things. And there is a 4 types of VPNs. Site-to-site VPN. Site-to-site VPN means this is site-to-site VPN. This site to this site. This is organization. This is an organization. Between this is site-to-site VPN. Last one, 2 minutes. Okay, site-to-site VPN. Remote access VPN. So from here I'm accessing, right? This is remote access VPN. This is remote access VPN. Okay, this is remote access. This is site one organization to another organization. Both the side VPN systems are there, both side VPN servers are there, like a both side firewall like that. They will link, okay, side to side, not required to individual systems, one side to another side. But what is remote type means in the laptop of user will configure VPN connectivity. I think it is removed in my PC. It is there by other user used. Personal means for yourself, you want to connect to your own network from remotely. You can use your personal mobile phone VPN. Okay. So VPNs are for organization purpose because organization want to make connectivity between one organization to their organization branch offices kind of stuff to or their employees to connect to their infrastructure privately. Okay. In other words, VPN is connection of between one private network to another network. VPN is connecting one private network to another private network via public network. You can say VPN is connecting one private network to another private network via public network. Over the public network. Also, you can say over the public. Okay. That's it about your VPN. Anything? Any questions?
No, sir.
Good. So tomorrow we'll meet. So we'll discuss